Hello. So today I want to invite you to, I guess, what I'll call the good human sales movement. And I think you're going to love it. And first, we have to start with thinking about like, like, just the bad rap that salespeople have. And I think that really affects the way me as a business owner and a coach, and for you as a network marketer, how you approach your business. Because I hear all the time people are like, I don't want to be pushy and I don't want to be salesy. And I'm like, what does salesy even mean? What I wish more than anything is that salesy instead meant what we're going to talk about today, as opposed to what people usually mean when they say salesy, which is like inauthentic and maybe pressure and like just not a good vibe. And so, if we're going to have successful careers in a business in which your primary role is to make sales and bring revenue, and then also invite other people into making sales and creating revenue, we can't run away from this idea of sales. It's not helpful. So what I've done today is I've prepared 5 principles to just outline. If you want to be part of the good human sales movement, this is how we're going to operate. And they're not in any particular order, but I think these are really key mindset things that we all need to focus on a daily basis, in addition to like the actual words to say in order to execute this. So here are the mindset principles, good human sales. Number one, we got to be unattached to the outcome, which means that our job is to invite and their job is to decide. Whenever we're attached to the outcome, it sounds like this, like, I really want to help you. That's attached to the outcome, because the only way it's successful is if they move forward. Or if you have like one person you're talking with at a time in order to make a sale, then they have to buy for you to be successful. And so, a good way to be unattached to the outcome is to actually increase your activity, so that if you, in a given month, instead of doing 2 conversations with people about your products, hoping to make 2 sales, you can do 10 conversations, hoping to make 5 or 6 sales, so that when you go to offer, they can decide and it's okay either way. The math works out. Number 2 part of the good human sales movement is to focus on problems and not products. We all love our products. I love my coaching products. You love your network marketing products or services, and we want to talk about them all day. Like, they're our favorite baby. And if someone doesn't like it, I feel like people are saying like your baby's ugly. But people don't care about our products, they care about their problems. And so, what we really need to think about is, what problems are we talking about? And then the product is a solution for that problem. What this means for our identity is we are professional problem finders and professional problem solvers. A lot of what I do in my coaching is I listen to people and I'm just looking for problems they didn't maybe even know existed, so that we're able to find solutions and alleviate some of that unnecessary suffering. So, all of your potential customers and your business builders, they all have problems. And if we start by asking them things like, well, what is hard for you? Then we're able to show up more authentically with solutions to their problems, as opposed to buy my product, I'm just trying to make a sale. Number 3 part of the good human sales movement is listen more, vomit less. Usually, when I'm teaching this stuff, I'll say, if someone asks you about your company, how do you respond? And a lot of people will be like, bleh, I vomit all over them. And we don't want to do that. We want to listen more and vomit less. A good example of this is, are we asking people, when it comes to your health or when it comes to your finances, what sorts of things are important to you? Or are we talking about what's important to us? So we want to listen more, vomit less. Number 4, we want to use organized, science-based communication, which means having an outline that is easy to understand and that hits on the things that are important to people in the order that we want. If you were taking a supplement, you would probably hope, I'm sure your company's products are formulated by a scientist. That's how you know it's going to be effective, because it's got the best chance of working for the most people if someone knowledgeable, has designed it, and it's the same thing for communication. Behavioral psychology is a thing. There is a way of communicating with people that helps them to be more open and receptive and all of that. The thing is we didn't grow up with it. The people we learn language from for our parents and our teachers, and they were basically like, do this or else. You should do this. You should do that. That's not science-based communication. We can do better. And so if you want to be successful, you want to talk to people the way that they are most likely to respond to. It's not about being passive instead of being pushy. It's about actually leaning in and learning the communication skills so you can talk to people so they're more receptive. And number fifth, and maybe this is the most important, even though I said there is not a specific order to this, is the fifth principle to the good human sales movement is to, instead of proving our value, providing value. And this is always really impactful for people because every single business exists to add value to other people's lives. People buy things because they feel like the value of having the thing is more valuable than having the money in their pocket. And so, what we want to do when we're communicating with people is think, okay, what is hard for them? What is challenging for them? What it is that they likely want? We want to ask those questions as much as possible. And then we want to share something that is valuable to them. And the opposite of this, or the other thing that most people do, is try to prove our value. Let me talk about how great the product is. Let me talk about how great I am. Let me show up as this expert. Let me prove to you that I know what I'm talking about. And proving value is not the right posture if you're going to really meet people where they're at. So just to sum up, number one, unattached to the outcome. Number two, problems, not products. Number three, listen more, vomit less. Number four, science-based communication. Number five, provide value instead of trying to prove your value. And if you can show up, if you can adopt those mindsets, you are well on your way to being a good human salesperson and being very successful with your business and being duplicatable to your downline, which is awesome. And the next thing is just got to learn some words and get some outlines together. That's pretty simple and straightforward. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it redefined the way you look at what sales is and what it can be for you and your business. And if this is something you would like to work together on, we're pretty good at it. And we'd love to be able to have a conversation with you about what we have that can help you to be a good human in sales. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.